Aura.
Aura? Wise.
Retired player na gusto mong bumalik.
Ano, yung B-Wise?
Dream teammate.
Dream teammate. Kiboy.
As well, Keyboy with a conceal. But out with a good spot, a good snipe. Oh, wow! Wow! What? One more shot, TW finds it!
And right now, Kyrie being a little bit low. Wide. Backline. Keyboy!
Look at this. Edward found out about this.
Oh, he's gonna be brought back right now with a vengeance as well. It doesn't matter. The Crumble Tang is ready and CW has it now. Oh, CW!
You know, because Edward.
Keyboy! Get him out of here!
No way.
Keyboy! How does this man keep doing it? The opponents to get there, and it honestly starts in the draft. What do Onic, what do Blacklist want as prio?
They don't want engage, they don't want dive, they don't want huge burst damage. And now looking at Onic, I gotta say, it's all about respecting and understanding your opponents. Banning out the S's, banning out the Diggy, but more importantly, banning out that Psycho Frederick.
Exactly. This forces Blacklist to go for something like the Varia, the first pick. There is also the Joy. I think those are the two priorities because Edward really plays at that one. But of course, since the 1-1 is opened, oh, I can see it. This is a trap set up by Onic for sure.
The trap set up by Onic? I mean, look, this is VUI's 9th Grand Final appearance out of 11 as part of Blacklist's active roster, winning 4 during their appearances.
That's insane.
What a stat.
What is that?
Great numbers, right? I mean, MPLPH Season 7, Season 8, M3, and as well as Season 10.
And that shows their experience, right? And it also shows their knowledge in the game. So that is going to be very beneficial when it comes down to the drafting phase. Now, Onic, can they level that?
So the Roman, having it in the first picks of Blacklist ensures that they will have that security of the Yue, but a very early league. Oh my! I'm happy.
Yeah.
You guys happy?
I am
More than happy. They already have enough damage coming in. They need a frontliner, someone who can survive in towards the late game as well, and no one from Blacklist will be able to fully burst this Uranus if it gets online.
Okay. I'll do you one better because I hate Uranus. What about Grok or Benedetta, right? Either or could definitely try and force priority, but nope. They're going to take the Uranus here. You got it right on the ball, Mirko.
Blacklist International going up against Onic. This is the Grand Finals. MSC game number 1. The Kai, but Edward on this Arlet can actually stun up Kyrie, making sure that he can't use the retribution on time. And now looks like he's going for boost, but up top, CW gets a kill.
Boots opening up the map gave them so much more prio to play on the other side of the map, and this is why Onic's composition can work. They can split up the map open with the Franco. They have a lot of kill pressure, but Wise is already trying to punish Kyrie early on by going to the buffs. Wise stealing it away. Boots just putting some pressure once again, but it should just be a trade. Wait a minute.
Look at
Wise,
Kyrie.
no retry on Wise, so Kyrie should be able to take it right now, but we can see the Minutes Fury come down. Kyrie, with the top of the blades, escapes, gets out, the crowd goes wild.
Oh, I really love how Onic approached this.
Oh, boost!
Oh!
Agent Zero.
Right now, I gotta say, man, all of the 1v1s, Owl, they're looking at the purple buff. Edward moving forward, Boots as well as Sans trying to create space.
Boots now with Consecration. That's going to be the Call Altar helping him out. He does not have the Purify, but that's going to be the heavy spin by Wise in the back. Not going to be used for much as Sans is able to pull him back. But it's Rage onto Edward. That's the whole thing. And the Bloody Hunt locks him down. It's a kill for Onic. Romer traded in for the Edward. Oh, Sans jumps forward, fires another. Kyrie with the top of the blades. This should not be another kill. Kai just buying some time, but meanwhile, Owl. Okay, Owl is in that bush now with a basic attack. Kyrie's going to be spotted out. That's a knock-up only on to Sans as he pops into Shadow Stampede. Now locked down. That's Owl picking up the kill. Sans is down, but the passive will gain him an instant respawn as there is a fight down below. This time, Boots having a better time putting down the stacks on Edward.
Yeah, right now I gotta say, man, Boots is making sure that Edward doesn't get to play the game. Wise here, Sign of Churl. Oh, my Venus is there as well. Onic goes in. Do they want to take a steal here?
Oh, Bloody Hunt by Keyboy. Locking Wise up. The heavy heavy spin is not going to be used at all right now. Venus crumbles and falls as well.
Blacklist International. So
Oh my Venus.
Moving Fury, Suns does pop in to call Alter. Keyboy is still locked down with the heavy spin right now. The crossbow tank's ready, but Keyboy is going to be first to down as Kyrie takes everything. Now it comes to Blaze back again. They might win this right now. CW walks forward. Kyrie with the fast hands and CW with a double kill. Meanwhile, look at Boots. Look at Boots. He's wearing the boots. He's walking in the base.
Dude, I gotta say, what is this Uranus doing? He's not actually the fight.
Whoa, what a snipe! No, beautiful win of nature. Edward walks forward. Sans. He might fall this time around. Edward using the resets. Sans with the Shadow Stampede. Walking now, but the Vengeance follows it through. Sans is trying his best to run away, but he will just recall. But look at the map.
well, of course, Weiss is always forced to use the ultimate. And now, CW stole the purple buff from Weiss.
Bloody Hunt, that's the Queen falling without anything. What? Still, what? The Lord away from Blacklist. That was the top of the Blaze. CW with a double kill for him. Edward with the final splash, but is not going to be able to distract for long as now he's giving the gun down. CW with a triple. Now flickering forward. Owl, able to escape you, and now with the Astral Sphere, but CW wants to take this turret down. Onic wants to crack the base open.
Oh my god, what was that play? Right now, hear the crowd. They're loving on it. They got the Lord. Kyrie, fast hands, amazing reaction speed.
If Weiss has the drive-by, Kyrie has the flyby. The Sky King literally knew what he needed to do. The play was there. He split push so that Blacklist will feel confident, but he knew the timing all along. He knew that because of the first thing, he can get back to the Lord Pete and get that because he's level 14 compared to Weiss's 10.
Right now, look at the map. Onic, they're not gonna try to force it out. They managed to get a mid inhibitor. Now, Blacklist, they're trying to look for a situation. Wise goes in. Is that Wise?
On Keyboy. It's only on Keyboy. The roamer is the worst possible target, maybe. No, Boots is the worst possible target because you can see him right now just recalling in the faces of Blacklist International. They're looking for some more, but honestly, at this point, it's only 10 minutes. They cannot take these base turrets down that fast. They need to bait out these passives, and that's going to be down hook. The Queen is down again. Kyrie jumps out of the back. Wise, 1 HP. Kyrie! And CW finds a double.
Dude, that was a big burst of damage, and now immediately going in, Edward!
Pinch point just to bait it out. Edward falls. Agent Zero is down. And Onic in 11 minutes. They take game 1.
What?
Gods.
We have to talk about this first, right? Because when we're talking about gods, we're also talking about kings in a way, right? Sky Kings, Kyrie himself, right? Onic is on a 26 win streak from MPL ID Season 11 until now because they were able to win that first game. And so now it's the opposite, the complete opposite. Will Blacklist be able to break their code instead? And I guess they're trying to by picking up this last pick to Rizla.
To answer your question, Weiss is not going to have a good time because of this Moskov, so they have to be careful here for Blacklist International.
Well, let's see right now. Kyrie's on the vein down below. CW is going for the kill right now. It might be a solo kill down below. CW picks it up, but it's going to be the Beatrix still alive here in the turtle side. Edward flickers forward with a penalty zone, and Blacklist International, they strike first.
So Keyboy was able to just flicker out of there.
Okay, no penalty zone for Edward. This might be big now. Deadly catch coming down. Kyrie wins out the retribution battles. Wise walks back up with taunt. Keyboy gonna be taken low. Now he finds Iron Hook, but he only brings him back for the range of the Appraiser's Rats to take him down. CW with the Inspire already. Boots now jumping to the back line with the rhythm. Does he get enough? The Vengeance! What? What? That shouldn't have worked, but it did for Captain Boots.
And Edward is kind of zoning everyone away. I'm not sure if Onic can really go for this.
They don't want to go for it, it seems. They're just going here, trying to buy some time. Boots now jumping in, but give the retribution. Boots finds a kill somehow in the midst of it all. It's a miss from Venus. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, you can see the real world ablation as well here in the topside river. CW might actually use this Inspire, but he doesn't even need to. He finds another turret, and it's still Onic with a different draft, but it's the banana split. Yeah, if we said Vitrix, Navaria, Valentina has good clear, well, Onic have good clear too. Just the Yve and... Kyrie wants to go for this deadly catch. Keyboy might get solo here, but Keyboy finds an amazing pick on the back. And it's Venus who has the fall. Wise now looking for the taunt, not in range. Sans also just putting in that utility, that slow. You don't feel it much, but when you do, it just gets you out of range by a bit.
Wait, was I tunnel visioning? All of a sudden, how did Keyboy get there?
Yeah. It's a flicker, and I think that honestly, only Venus sacrificed herself for that. So that's good.
Vengeance! Boots versus the world. He takes everything on. Yue wants to chase him down right now with rhythm as well. Boots should fall here, but it's gonna be another turret. Tries to cancel out the recall with the Spear of Vengeance, but it's gonna be a tier 2 once again. Onic!
It was pushing onto the side lanes, and they also have Boots making it so that the diversion is there for the split.
Sans did too much more than he could chew. That was one of the moments where the recalls did not help. Wise with the drive-by, dashing forward. Now the taunt though, that's a lot of damage placed onto Wise by CW.
Well, is Blacklist moving towards the Lord. Boots is looking for a chance. Boots is going in.
With the rhythm as well. Owl though, forced to back away right now. Goes for the damage. It's a good peel, and Owl picks up the kill. Kyrie finds the retry though. Wise loses out. CW going to be able to dump out, but the real world inflation locks him down in the penalty zone as well. Flicker committed by Edward. Owl had to use it earlier. 2-4-1. 2 kills for an objective.
With 2 kills, this means that Blacklist will be able to push. Yeah, surely they lost the retribution, but my oh my, they will run through.
T-Boy as well, falling as Blacklist International come back online. For both side lanes, Boots chose to actually shove that wave because he's going to wait for it, I believe, and play it slow pushing. Meanwhile here, the topside river, Kyrie's going to be slain. That's the immortality already. Baited out, Kai's down, but a minute's rage. Beautiful pickup by Blacklist International. Bottom wave not cleared up just yet by Onic. That's a jungler down. Should be a free lord for Blacklist. CW clearing out this mid wave. Now with a good spot on the back. Owl's gonna be visible. Now it's gonna be Flicker and a Bloody Hunt. Now it's CW with a lot of damage placed down. Edward's immortality will fall. Boost in the back. He does some damage, but it's not gonna be enough to take anyone down. Blacklist playing it well, but look at their HP bars. They're all low. CW and Sans versus the world. They're pulling the Lord back. They want to stop it from happening. Retribution gonna be there, but there's gonna be White pulled back. Not enough to steal the Lord. Still Blacklist secure it. That's Keyboy who falls, and Blacklist have played the team fight perfect.
But then again, Blacklist are still getting the map macro because now they can go for pickups.
Whoa, Boots absolutely gets shredded down. Blacklist online, but wait, Wise steps up a bit too fast, a bit too far. CW with a shutdown. Real world manipulation. Pop down as well. Keyboy with a conceal. But Owl with a good spot, a good snipe. Oh, how? What? One more shot, CW. CW finds it. What? How did Keyboy find the hook on Venus?
It kind of feels like the moment that you find your rhythm, it kind of feels like your hook has a magnet.
Let's rage. RWM, 2 big resources spent, and Kyrie is still alive. Wise walking in front. Keyboy trying to go for it. Real woman plays it. Finds it. A beautiful pick for Blacklist. Now, though, they're going to go for it. A beautiful taunt from Wise. This might be an overcommitment from Onic, but it's going to be Wise taken down. Keyboy finds it. Boots in the back of the rhythm as well. WS a shutdown. A double. They get a double for the captain. Onic. How did they find a way in?
It was Keyboy all alone, but then again, the fight already, I thought was already on the side of Onic. It was Yue to get the Lord for whatever reason. The flicker coming out from Suns with their RWM, that gave them the advantage, the territorial advantage. Wise cannot get out of the box, and they have the lockdown afterwards. Then Keyboy lands a good hook, puts up to the backlines. Onic really played that so well.
Wait, if they manage this well, they might actually end. 10 seconds on Wise. How? One fighter turns it around. If anyways comes out, and Deadly catch as well. Edward in the penalty zone. Onic. Cambodian magic is the only thing I can use, the word, to describe how they won.
Did we just jinx ourselves? Did we just apply the curse I was saying?
It's Onic magic. It's just Farsa or Eve, I think, for Blacklist. They need that. But what I really like about this Yuzhong is that even when it's Eve or Farsa, it looks bad on Blacklist International. But at the same time, they're left with no choice. They need some sort of nuke damage.
Yep. And if I had to choose between Farsa and Eve, I would also go for Eve.
Yeah. I can expect that Blacklist will put focus onto Boots. I think this is the right idea. Maybe force a Petrify. That's what they're doing.
Oh, I don't think it's going to be good here. That's going to be a dive from Edward. Boots didn't pop in the Petrify, but Edward is already very low. Now, clearing out the way. Meanwhile, topside. Owl's going to be brought back to the team right now. Owl flickering out, but Keyboy jumps in again. One more weakness point is all he needs. No Inspire. This could be a mistake from the side of Onic right now as they gun him down. Yue's walking up. He has the flicker, but Keyboy's trying to zone him away as Sans walks in as well. Venus gets caught. What is First blood over to Onic?
Dude! Okay, a lot happened there. Sans almost looked like he was forcing it, but oh my Venus, what was that positioning?
Well, it was because he wanted to take out CW, and I think he can. But Sans was heroic, flickered in front of Oh My Venus.
Kai, I don't think this is going to be a good strat for you. Owl guns him down. He tried to go for an invade, but it's a very well-placed position for Owl to counter that. Blacklist winning.
Yep. Looking at this situation as well, Blacklist was able to secure the turtle. Wise here, seeing Keyboy, CW, looks like he is gonna get slowed down, so Blacklist, I don't know.
Oh! Venus! That's how he redeems himself. That's how you do it.
Does he really care?
Not really. You know, in every 1-1 lane right now, wait a minute, Sans forces the call Alter in the mid lane. That RWM doing a lot of damage. Also Venus, the mobility field almost taking him down. Yue has the flicker. There you go, Yue! With a flicker forward to find that kill. Meanwhile, Kai gonna bring it back. No real world manipulation. Just a few more basic attacks, and it is gonna be a solo kill. Kai recovers for his team.
I think that carry really, maybe that's
Keyboy and Keyboy. This is what you get. Now it's going to be CW flying across the skies, just like Onic. A good side step from both these members. Venus spotted Keyboy out. Wise is going to be trying to sandwich them down. Knows that it is all up to CW.
They have to understand that the way that the way Onic is playing is fast tempo as well. They have to match it.
Well, Kyrie is going for it either way with a heavy spin. Now bringing him back. Wise zone away from the turtle. He wants to get it now, and it should be free. Kai gets it with the dragon. Locking Wise down. Boots! In the back with the Black Dragon for himself. Wise now 3v1. The king of the jungle will fall, but he goes for a lot more damage first. The call ultra forced. The king of the jungle doesn't go without a fight. He baits some time for Owl to take some good gold down below.
Participate in a massive team fight just yet. And now it means they gave it so Edward!
As the Vengeance popped in early though, not across ball tank, CW in the back, now with the Inspire! Finds Edward with Venus! One CW! He finds the double under the turret! Now Boots dives into the back, the Petrify as well! Sans forced in, Boots able to escape from the turret right now! No way, Kyrie saves him from it, Boots 1 HP, Yue is on the way! How did Onic just pull that off?
Edward taking full utility of a Joy. That's good to see, for sure.
Wait a minute, Wise, bit off position. Kyrie finds it. Oh, Wise pinned down. Real world manipulation on the back, but it's the Black Dragon form as well. CW now with the crossbow attack. Petri again. Yue forced to flicker out. Edward jumping back inside now. CW is going to be caught with the way. Dragon! From Keyboy. Saves CW and even gets a kill back. Keyboy gets it. Meanwhile, Owl up top trying to split up the map.
It'd be better for Wise to wait for his levels to go up before they fight.
Okay, right now, Kyrie being a little bit low. Wise.
Backline,
Look at
Keyboy!
Keyboy! With a play, away of the dragon, a mystical one. Now zoning Wise away. Edward jumping to the back with a call. Alter saves him now. Boots finds the Petrify and the flicker now wasted by Yue. Wise in the mid still, just buying time. Boots gonna fall. The Uzi praises Wrath and a real world manipulation. Edward jumps back in. CW still alive. It's 1-for-1 gold for XP.
Okay, we gotta say that was an amazing play coming in from Keyboy, but it looks like Blacklist, they're not losing too much. They're going for Keyboy. They're looking very angry. Keyboy kicks Edward away.
They just survive. I think the fact that the ultimate coming up from Yue is on point once again for Blacklist. That's how they defended. And big props to Wise, still regaining composure. They would have lost that fight without Owl, but everybody from Blacklist just fought against Onic.
And Kai now is going to get the brunt of the damage. Kyrie 1 HP, still shot in. We wanted to go for a desperate play. It did not pay off. And Blacklist, calm, stone cold, and calculated, takes the Lord for free.
This time it looks like Blacklist. You know what? Dude, we're not going to play your game. You're going to play our game.
Exactly.
Use whatever you want. We're going to fight back.
Exactly. And what is Blacklist's game? It's the Lord Dance. They were the ones who invented that kind of gameplay where you poke, let the minions naturally push, and even when they lose one hero to another, you'll be surprised. A lane is already pushed.
Okay, Kai now gonna be caught, knocked up. That's a retry as well. Wise using a lot right now, but the crossbow tank is going to be ready for CW now. Maybe a bit of an over-aggressive move from the side of Blacklist International. That's the way the Dragon. Oh, Keyboy finds Owl. Wise completely isolated on the heavy spin in the Black Dragon form. Keyboy is a mad lad for this first one. Edward jumps back in with vengeance, able to find one on the board. It's Kyrie who falls, but Boost jumps into the back line. Now with the Furious Dive to disengage, slows down. Astral Sphere from Venus to take him down. Another equal trade.
And oh, look at this. Edward found out about this.
Oh, he's going to be brought back right now with the vengeance as well. It doesn't matter. The crossbow tang is ready and CW has it now. Oh, CW! On the back, baiting out of nature. Now Alter comes down. Heavy spin disengage. They're very low HP. So Blacklist can turn this around, but Wise going to be pinned down, and that might just be it. Sans picks up the kill. We find another, and it's the mechanical prowess of Onic that's shining in game 3.
Dude, my face is in my hands right now. What happened just now? CW? It looked like he was gonna die to the vengeance, but I kind of feel like E-Boy would say, it's like, dude, don't worry.
Yeah,
You won't die.
This is definitely familiarity, you know? Because Edward...
Oh, Keyboy! Keyboy, get him out of here!
No way.
Keyboy! How does this man keep doing it?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, no. Stop. Gotta put a leash on.
Dude, right now the Lord is marching on mid. E-Boy is smelling. He's looking at the positioning. Sans is quite low. Wise goes in.
There you go. Sans is down. Enhanced was able to march down, getting a bit of turret damage there.
And now next, surely, oh my Venus.
Oh,
They need that! Whoa!
There you go. There you go. Now Edward pushing the pace. That's heavy spin. CW! The call! It will save more than XP down. Still though, it's gonna be a trade. Keyboy's taken out as well. Now Kyrie's next on the chopping block. This Owl pushes the pace. Blacklist had found it. It found the key to unlock this door.
It could be Blacklist trying to get the kill, because I gotta say, Owl in this game so far has been the focus.
Yep.
Owl Hood cannot do anything. He's not getting caught. Speaking of which, Kyrie tries to pin down Wise, but as the Wise man once said, I can't get caught.
Yes, he certainly can. Kyrie now is the one who's getting caught with the taunt, bringing it back under the real world manipulation. No heavy spin to play with this. Alter placed down. Did he want to go for the trade still? Now Wise gonna be able to find the taunt right now, but the way the dragon locks him down. Who gets it? It's you. No, it's not. It's Edward who finds it. Now in the back line with vengeance as well. CW with the nature. Now Boo's also gonna fall. Blacklist. How?
Dude.
Out of nowhere, winning it around, turning it in all is Yue.
I called it, man. The damage from Blacklist is strong. Onic, they just need to throw one time, and that might be the only time they've been giving it.
You got to take those Sands. This is Ghost Bursters. And this is mid lane Faramis. Packs up a punch. You have to be careful, but a 2-my connection on the ultimate.
Let's see, CW has cracked a few. Now going to be sniped down by the spear. Yue has the Art of Jam. Pops it right now as Edward jumps into the back line, and CW's down. Blacklist haven't done it yet. Minion waves coming crashing down. No way to defend. This is not going to a clean sweep. This is going for more.
I'm gonna call it. Gideon Q said it, third game, incredibly important for both teams. Look at the face of Blacklist now. I'm pretty sure they're relieved, but at the same time, they're like, guys, it's not over. It's just one win. But what an important one win. I'm not feeling too good for Blacklist. They gotta play out of their minds here.
Recalling Gilak Sands.
Oh my god.
This man is broken a new record with a 3,211 recalls in his career. I don't know how they got that number, but Sands is overtaking for Alter Ego. Leo Murphy.
The Toss God has been overtaken. Wow.
Dude, at this point, I kind of don't care. Look at the recalls, man.
Matrix.
Hear that Owl doesn't lose a lot. Again, Owl is already there in the lane. Kind of doesn't matter now. Kyrie not feeling safe in his own jungle.
Oh, Petrify as well. Now Boost jumps in. It's going to be Kyrie, who doesn't get it actually now. Now Blast charge in the back. Now Flicker as well. And we're going to be stunned up. It's definitely a Blast Flicker combo. Kyrie recalling back. Taunt coming in from Boost. That should be another kill. And it's Onic who picks up 2 over. Barely gets out almost.
He still has the retribution, but he will not be invading onto Blacklist International.
Calvin Winata.
Calvin Winata.
Dude, did we say too much nice things about you? Because I don't know, man. That looked like a major mistake. The burst was not there.
That is a costly mistake. Not only.
Kyrie finds Owl. Now with the cables, just baiting out the shield unity. Wise stunning Keyboy up. Bulwark still up for grabs now. Can utilize it, but he's waiting for the crossbow tang. Now Blast charged up. That's the crossbow tang. No Bulwark.
Fanny, not... This is weird though. Kyrie doesn't have a full item yet.
Wait, Yue. Just as he gets off there. Oh, he ulted on where the umbrella was. He predicted it. Edward now with Petrify on the 3 members. Kyrie still going for the buff. It's going to blast his charge down. Why is going to be stunned up? Kyrie still wins it somehow. Onic are winning in this game 5-1. Edward, eye for an eye. Beautiful. CW. Oh, if he got that one, I don't know what to say.
I'm also trying to look. Where's Keyboy? Keyboy is trying to find a bush that no one will check. And eventually goes to his speaker. Where's Kyrie?
Wow, a big burst onto Yue, forcing him back. 1 member down, but Kyrie is also going to recall now with the Julian onto Keyboy. That's the best rage to disengage. Him on blast free. Why is going to be chain CC? And Owl still able to find the crossbow tank right now. Is actually petrified to the back line. Keyboy still able to survive right now. Boots flickering forward. Now with the Appraiser's Wrath. Venus 1 HP. Crossbow tank ready. Now popped in, but the Guardian's Bulwark saves him now. It's Venus who gets targeted down as Kyrie picks up the cutthroat from downtown.
Well played coming out from Onic. Taking out Wise, Keyboy landing the stun, Luminum Blast connecting, and Owl was far too late. Does have the damage, but the fact of the matter remains, the Bulwark really defended well against Blacklist International's Owl.
Kyrie, this should be a free red tree, but Edward has to say something about it. CW finds it now, eye for an eye, used by the cutthroat. My goodness gracious.
Wait. Wow. Edward, do you have a defensive item, man? Because, dude, that damage coming in from Kyrie.
With the enhanced, no, that's the normal Lord, first Lord of the game. New vision, Keyboy now with a flicker. Nope, he sold. Oh, Wise gets brought back for the taunt. CW puts up the kill now. The crossbow tank is ready. Boots should fall here, but the Guardian's Bulwark saves it for a big high. The back finds the pick. Phoenix will fall. Owl pops in with nature. Kyrie still able to escape right now. CW in the back is still alive. Edward uses the final blow to clear out the Lord.
Kyrie or CW, like, there's no escape. You're, you know.
Oh, what? Oh, what? Another on-point
Get
shot.
hit by the bullets or the sword.
Yeah.
Make your choice.
Make your choice. Both are going to be popped onto Wise right now, but the wave management is actually not going to be on point for now for Blacklist, for Onic. Blacklist International able to micromanage right now. He's not Blast gets charged in, but it's going to be a good cancel from UM. Hi. Wait, he found Wise. I didn't even see that. What? Petri now being used. Edward, no Petri. Keyboy looking for the stun right now. Owl. Oh, again, CW. With the nature popped in, but Sans! He takes him down. The one doesn't do anything to the magic damage. Onic, 1 cannon minion. Edward trying to clear it up. Onic can play with the time. 20 seconds on the board as Kyrie jumps back and forth. Will he recalls the question? He will go to the jungle. CW sieging the base down. 15 minutes in. They want to look for the end as the mid-wave crashes down as well. Edward, no way! CW, what? Now he guns down. Hold up. It's match point for Onic.
Whoa, what was that? Trying to get a kill in your own home. That's house invasion. I see you, but look at this game. Match point for Onic.
You know,
that's
Keyboy
good.
has so many heroes. We've even seen him on Nata, Selena. There's so many that he can choose from. Cho, Kupra, if he wants. Okay, Minotaur. There you go.
Gonna get it. Wise starting up. Now Blacklist. You can't make a mistake. Edward goes in.
Oh, that's going to be a stun 2-man from Edward. Agent Zero. What? Instantly.
So
with
good.
A massive play.
Or maybe a sector of the jungle of Onic.
All right, that's going to be the chain CC. Good cancel on the Phantom Execution. CW, they're all the way in the bottom lane, all alone now. It's going to be a Keyboy who jumps in. CW will fall. Wise picks up the kill right now. Dominion Fury catches Stewart, but he's able to dash out of the real world manipulation. And so far, they're linking Wise. Goes back in front. It's a taunt and a double kill for Blacklist in the start of game 5.
And now Onic, they are for now getting controlled by Blacklist. 1.8k gold lead. Wise starting up the turtle again. And this time, look at this. Edward goes in again.
Keyboy going to be engaged on. Pops into Dominion Fury, but it's a bit too late. It's a killing spree and a good reset from Blacklist. And Boots is able to flicker around and he pays his wrath, but it's not going to be enough. He dies instead. Didn't even pop the split. Now Kyrie's next on the chopping block as they engage on him. Thorn Rose, but no red.
Wait, whoa!
No way!
He's able to escape. Sans with a real world manipulation. Wise dives in under the turret. I'm not too sure about the plays right now. How did Kai get no? Venus opens it up.
Come on.
Looking for a Phantom Execution. Kyrie! What the heck?
No way! No way!
What?
No way!
What?
That can't happen!
How?
That's illegal!
That's no way.
No way! Wise missed that! Wise missed that!
when God is on your side.
What do you do?
What do you do? Oh. I mean, people can say that's not fair, but you know what? That's life. I don't know what to tell you, man. And now Boots taking quite a lot of damage.
Split. You can't escape from this one. A good real-world manipulation stolen away now. Kyrie. There's no way he escapes from this. Phantom. Oh, okay, never mind. Phantom execution, a runaway. CW gets a turret, dodges away from the Appraiser's Wrath. Kai, finally, there you go. There you go. Finally, man.
Dude, I'm sorry. I use a lot of my energy for that one.
Yeah, same.
You know what? I'd rather be lucky
Can't
than good.
happen.
Like, what are the chances? I actually checked it out. I calculated the chances. You know how much it is?
How much?
1 in 15 million.
Well, this is not 1 in 15 million for this fight. It's all Onic, 100-0. What happened? Why isn't Venus got caught? Keyboy is online.
Kyrie got 2 turtles out of nowhere, and now he's a level ahead of Wise.
Well, Owl with Blazing Duet early, very early now. He bumps in a sprint as well. Bullet's gonna be gunned down. Wow, beautiful damage as Kyrie jumps into the back line. CW is still here, but it's Boots 0, 4, and 0. CW is the one who is forced now to be sent down below to clear it.
That's the Lord Dance of Blacklist with the long lane control from Edward. A classic.
Wow. Owl with the Blazing Duet, a big resource here, but it's asking me a lot of damage. Kyrie forced to use a Phantom Execution as Boots pops in his flip, but oh my Venus finds the kill. Boots 0, 5, and 0. Now Keyboy, whoa, that's gonna be him taken down. Pops him into Fury in time, but there's no damage to take them down. Wise very low. Appraiser's Wrath beautifully placed to get some more damage. CW has come back into this fight. Is gonna go for one more weakness point, but Yue is able to flicker out. Shut down for Kyritos. Venus is gonna be chased down now by CW. Edward walking back, now with the Bravest Spider. Just 2 more weakness points for CW to fly, and he finds it! Edward, now it's gonna be CW who flies around. Kyrie with the Thorn Rose. Kyrie finally falling. Edward with the flicker, but CW is able to dodge away from it. With an amazing snipe from downtown, Onic outplayed in the 11th minute.
In a systematic manner. Now you're gonna wish, what if Onic went for the Saber Rope? This would be different.
No.
I agree.
Mid lane gonna be pushed down. Blacklist looking for the siege, but it's a good clear from Onic. There's a lot of damage though. Plays on the keyboard. It's a real world manipulation from UF. Stolen away with IMU will be there to push them back. Ow! Whoa! Venus!
Whoa!
Amidst the chaos, threading the needle with the Astral Sphere. The Queen. Another.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry for talking smack about the Novaria.
Okay. Position 5, Navaria. Ladies and gents, Mr. Shop allows him to get so much farm or so many items very quickly.
Now we're looking at
my
the
God!
siege.
Venus wants one more. Should be able to find it here. Sans might actually be forced to use the ultimate. My goodness, that damage. Oh, if it's another, then
Dude.
not human, right?
All my Venus is like, you know what? I'll do it myself.
That's another important element in this Lord Dance.
Okay, mid lane going to be taken care of by Kyrie.
is low.
Oh, that's very, very bad for Blacklist International. Real inflation comes down. Kyrie, he can dash, but can he retreat? This is the question right now. It's Owl jumping in the black side. Owl finds a double. It's Wise! The Psycho Brethren! The king of the jungle!
Oh my goodness, watch out.
Secures it for Blacklist. CW running away with Boots. 0, 5, and 0. Wise chasing him down now, dashing forward. They want to go for the end. This might just be it with a taunt as well. It's CW who's able to sidestep for Blacklist International with just this wave. They might be able to end. 15 seconds on the clock for Keyboy. Can Shewe do it? Miniwave's coming down. CW goes for it. He clears it out. He clears it. No, there's still one cannon minion. Blacklist International. They are not done yet.
Blacklist International keeping the game alive. Onyx match point, game's not over. Now the score, not even just yet, but that much closer. Now, this best of 7 is 3-2.
Welcome to my imaginary
No.
Wait, 102%! 102%! Hey, we saw that production. We saw that. 102%.
Oh, but it looks like there's a fun fact here, right? Onic has used a total of 32 unique heroes in MSC 2023, whereas Kyrie has already used 9 different ones in the jungle role. We talked about this, right?
You know
the
what?
flexibility that Onic has the versatility that they have. So it's very difficult to target ban them.
So good in this game. We predicted it would be picked. There it is.
There you go. Now it really
We're
makes
same
sense for
page.
Masha.
Well, with that
Wow.
being said, Wolf plus Tlph getting 100% of
Wow.
the predictions correct
Analysts.
from this draft. Analysts tonight.
It was more or less just a stalemate as we predicted. Masha versus anyone.
Yep.
Now, Edward as well as Wise is there seeing Boots. But Boots is just like, yeet, I'm out of here, but can you get out of there?
Let's see. He already used a sprint. Now the taunt comes in. Fraser's Brand not able to connect right now, but the way the Dragon does onto Edward. Now it's going to be Wise jumping in. Boots falls. First blood over to Blacklist International. And this is looking very bad for Onic in the early game.
Oh, for sure. With Blacklist International, this is purely troubleshooting from their end. After what happened in the first game where the banana split was there from Onic, they have adjusted accordingly. Now Al is on a forward position over Chewe. Even Edward is not losing because he went for the Lapu-Lapu, all reliable Lapu-Lapu anyways.
Okay, Venus now pops in a bit of Fury under the base. Nice big battle mirror image, but now the crossbow tank is opened up.
Okay.
Let's see what they do. Keyboy is already running away. Now has the flicker as well. Owl comes down, but Kyrie's not able to find it right now. Keyboy was ready to drag him, but it's on the wrong side. Kyrie walks in. The minute Fury comes back alive. Sans picks up the kill onto Owl. Meanwhile, Wise in the bottom side picks up the turtle. Now it's Venus still stopped by Sans. CW. Oh, those are the minion. Oh, those shots are. Oh, Sans. Oh. These are really limits that both these teams are playing with.
Everyone is gambling with their lives, I gotta say.
Still not going to be enough. Troubleshooting from Blacklist International allowed them to have this.
Owl now.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
never mind.
What a pick, Kyrie.
But he went for the casual items. Went for what left roar.
Yeah, that's why.
You know what? I saw people making studies of it that you might as well just go straight for the crazy damage.
It works.
Kai,
It
what
works.
in the world? Jumping in, and Keyboy was the one who sieged the turret. Keyboy now looking for the back. CW all playing with the wall with the blazing duet. Jumps back, and Keyboy is here to pick up the scraps with the dragon ready. Goes in. Now Owl still able to get out with a second skill. A beautiful outplay from Owl.
And that's because all my Venus defended. The knockup coming out from the stop, Kyrie.
Cutthroat. Oh, he doesn't even need it. He gets out. Kyrie is absolutely styling in this game.
Onic is playing with fire. It could go badly.
Speaking of badly.
Now, and also Sans just coming in. The burst is enough. Owl not having a good game at all. 1-4-1. This time the gold laner, and we actually kind of called it. Taken away by Onic, but I do want to just, give a lot of props here to CW and Keyboy because what they were doing earlier was fighting. Oh, no way, Kyrie again. Oh, God! They hate Owl! Onic hate Owl!
Positioning CW still on that Lord. Banning. Okay, Kyrie's trying to flank.
Playless fighter, Sans able to escape right now, able to kite away, but CW does a lot of damage right now. He's even the winner. Truncheon by Sans! Blazing away, cancelled away by the knockup right now, but CW jumps in with the battle mirror image once again, and Keyboy gets a Kundo. Immortality pop. This CW dodged away from the Astral Sphere. Owl able to play right now as Kyrie jumps into the back. Now getting taunted up. This might be a mistake right now as that's a shutdown. Owl, one more weakness point. That's the snipe view and finds it. Onic fall 2-4-1.
Oh, what a stun coming out. I believe it was Owl who eventually took out Kyrie, or maybe the taunt from the energy eruption coming out from Wise. Either way, there was one hero who was able to stop Kyrie, and now Owl,
CW.
2-5-2. He's just gonna get that.
Free Lord over to Blacklist International. A beautiful skirmish to save what was a bad fight for them. Meanwhile, Sans though.
Wait. Replay.
Sans, what's happening now in the game?
Look at the bottom screen here. Look at the bottom screen. Right now, Boots, very low. They're still at the purple buff. Kyrie's looking at it. Wise looking at it. And now, looks like the fight is going through.
We're gonna say that's crossbow tank ready. Oh my, Venus finds the kill. Kyrie so able to go in, cutthroat as well onto Wise with an epic roar. Does not deal enough damage. That's gonna be the snipe coming down, but Kyrie's able to escape.
You know what? If I'm Onic, just play safe because look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Owl's pushing.
Yep, 11 minutes in. Owl now has Wind of Nature. So he cannot be one-shot by Kyrie.
Oh, beautiful famous fighter right there, but the way the Dragon still connects right now. That's Master Assassin. Edward could be bursted down here, but the bottom lane should fall as well. Cambodia roars in the venue. You see that? I mean, again, Blacklist International already setting up for that buff freeze, but CW went into the...
What? Wind of Nature! Why wind of nature?
I mean, the Wind of Nature
What?
does that. I mean, you can negate damage, but how fast is it, right? How fast is your reaction time? Because when Kyrie comes through like that, yeah, man, what the heck?
That's illegal.
That is illegal.
Impossible. Well, he did have the retribution once again.
Okay, now looking at the situation, Kyrie wanted to kill Edward. That's not the marksman. That's not the mage. Kyrie does not care.
Good Lord dance for Onic. Wise already spotted out. Venus as well. Owl's not spotted yet. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, though, Edward forced to back away right now. He's about to brave the spider. They're going to go for it right now. A lot of damage plays. Let's see what Agent Zero can do. Goes in for stun, but Boots is able to go in all the way. They want to commit onto it right now, but Owl gets knocked up by the Lord. Now the Rated Dragon comes through, but Sans is there as well. Rated Dragon knocking him down right now. CW comes through with blazing duet. Sans again, Mid Fury, Flicker in. Who gets it? It's Wise. But look at the team fight. Look at this. You are running away. Now it's going to be Venus who's taken down. That is a disaster for Blacklist. 3-4-0. Does the Lord save them?
It will be up in what, 6 seconds or
It's going to go bot. It's going to go bot. It's not going to work.
Not in the mid. Onyx, that is a disaster for sure for Black. They don't have the wave clear. This is just Novaria.
Oh, they gotta let that Lord go. They gotta let the Lord go down. Why are they going for it right now? It seems like they want to play with the minions because the mini wave in the mid lane is not enough. They can clear it down below. 3 seconds for Owl. It's not going to be end just right now. The top lane, the waves are pushing in as well. BOD being bought by Kyrie. BOD being bought by Kyrie. I need to repeat that sentence. Holy moly.
Now Blacklist. I kind of feel like they want to contest. But how?
Sans is owning them away. The mid lane's getting pushed in as well. Boots is cutting the waves already. And they can play the long game, remember. But no, Wise is walking up. Sans wants to go for the Mini Fury right now, but it should be a free one for Kyrie. He finds it. Turtle with the Dragon was also used up by Keyboy onto Wise just to secure it even more.
The time, but look at this, Onic. They want all of the lanes to crash together.
Right now, Onic. They're doing a concealed play by Keyboy. Keyboy goes in. Can he catch?
Getting on a few skills right now. Venus on the base. That's going to be Boots also jumping in. Mini Fury not saved up right now. Sans! To the flicker forward, but no damage on the base. It's still going to be Boots targeted down. Riley! On the back! Built on the ruins of Blacklist demise. The new KELRA emerges atop the sky.
Savor the moment. MSC 2023 champions. Onic! The champions now is not a Philippine Grand Finals.
Kyrie wanted the championship, man.
Now, you know what? It's over for us. We gotta go to the stage. We gotta feel what the players are feeling. We're gonna throw it over to Mara and Robbie.
Onic Indonesia are the first two-time MSC champions in history. The Sky Kings are the new kings of Southeast Asia.
Wow, នេះជាលើកទី2ហើយរបស់អូននេះនៅក្នុងការទទួលបាននៅពានជាលើកទី2នៅក្នុងប្រវត្តិសាស្ត្ររបស់ Mobile Legends Bang និងជាស្ដេចក្រាញ់ប្រចាំអាស៊ីអាគ្នេយ៍របស់យើងផងដែរបាទ
You can see the camaraderie right now. Onic going to Blacklist International. Kasmao and Your Excellency Chea Chanboribo, you may now give the medals to our champions. Team Manager, Riggs. Keyboy, congratulations! Keyboy, come on over here. Tell us what's going through your mind right now. Describe your emotions. The champion and the finals MVP.
I think Kyrie, the MVP bang.
បាទគាត់មិនគិតថាជាខ្លួនគាត់ទេប៉ុន្តែគាត់គិតថា Kyrie ធ្វើបានល្អបាទ
I don't care, I just want to win.
And now you have won. Congratulations, and this is your